Oh, here it is. Black blood is scattered across the ground. A large pool of black blood. Fish guts and innards is pulling beneath the creature. Beneath its claws, it has cloth and flesh. Whatever killed it fought hard and finally managed to slay it after a grueling battle.
Disgusting.
Indeed. And that stench was like what I woke up to.
Fucking demons.
They can die.
Those ones, yes. The problem child that we're gonna have to be facing here soon, not so much.
I
was going to say,
what was that sound?
If it's time.
What sound?
Did you not hear? Is like a
Let's just file through the door.
A
instead
bubbling,
of lingering, trying to figure out what it might be.
Some sort of bubbling sound, and then something cried out.
Wait.
Why did you leave drums in here?
Just hold on a second. I think I was right. I think something is outside. Let's not test fate.
Do you
Let's
hear?
be smart.
Okay, all right.
We have cleansing in Carcosa, and we have more cleansing, so let's just get there.
Yes. It's stalking us, man.
For more living.
I'm sorry, I believe that you do not like that sort of travel.
No.
Flesh. Because of the whole eating stuff, right?
We found something at Xavier's house.
What did you find? I knew there was something there, but they never said what when they was talking about it.
We had to blow things apart. I realized that there was an empty space behind the stairs. There's a massive crystal. It's larger than a human, just glowing. I don't know what it is or what it's for, but it's there. And it was clearly hidden away.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to defenestrate them.
Well, I mean, to be quite fair, I don't know why people haven't been doing it already, considering they was using everybody's blood from the tower just to, you know, feed Abelard and make him stronger.
Well,
I told everybody that.
You just used defenestrate.
yes, I know. But, well,
Does that mean like to throw someone
something that is interesting
out of a
to me
window?
there, and I am not going to run the risk of damaging it.
Oh, we need to make it safe for Xavier to go home.
He absolutely can't go back there. If it's done something to him, it's this thing is massive.
No, so Xavier, sorry, we owe you building supplies.
What happens?
You got stuff in your house. Hey, you got big nasty arcane, probably arcane.
Some
big
giant
crystal in your...
glowing purple crystal was hidden underneath the stairs to your workshop.
What?
Right in the center of the entire building. Who do you think? You didn't build your house.
No, Abelard and Shaitan did it to you. They was so Resh and Shaitan was talking about it at the arena the other day.
That's so funny. They're so great.
And Resh said that Abelard was starting to ramble and talk about compromising information about the tower's activities or whatever. And Shaitan was like, what information? And he said, talking about what we did to Xavier's house or what was contained in Xavier's house. Can't remember precisely what it was, but I was like, because they said they built your house. And I didn't know where your house was, so I couldn't find you. And obviously you was taking part in the tournament, so I couldn't talk to you. And I was planning on doing that today, but still I couldn't find it. And then you're here, so they done something to your house, just like they did.
Oh, Lycia's here. Good.
Doing the tower feeding blood thing. I wonder what it does.
I think it's Lycia anyways.
Nothing good.
No, definitely nothing good, right? Also, if you ever...
These,
Oh?
I've been having these nightmares, where I get chased by these golems dressed in all green and, just haven't been able to sleep for a while. Today I woke up with a terrible headache and that crystal was the cause of all this.
Lycia.
It's good to sleep away from it. Sorry, I'm sorry, but it's one of them days. I'm sorry about that. Carry on.
Lycia, did you see Zavul?
I didn't know.
I saw he'd woken, but we need to speak with him.
I can go try to find him.
The fishmen are making demands.
They're making demands, what do you mean?
They have spoken a demand to Carrion and Ma, and apparently they've also spoken with those from the obelisk.
What demand did they make?
They're demanding blood from 3 of us, but specific people. We need to find Zavul and we need to discuss it.
I was gonna say, you don't want to be giving blood to nothing like that. No. That's no good.
Clearly.
I'm going to go find Zavul.
Not alone.
Well, let's go find Zavul. Not someone run off to find Zavul.
Xavier, sit down.
We do need. I will say.
You're not going anywhere. Sit the fuck down. Sorry.
I don't believe you two should be paired up.
Sit.
What do you mean?
Nor if we do find Fi.
Yeah, sit.
All 3 of you should not be traveling about all together. If we lose one, that's one thing. If we lose 2 or 3, whatever they need all 3 of your blood for, that would be bad.
So we are the 3.
That's what it sounds like.
There's one more, but they're not here. Nor do I know where they are.
Alright.
The demand is we deliver it tomorrow, or they eat him.
So they have Xander.
That's what they claim. And it's what we believe. I mean, everything has pointed that direction, somehow, some way. What is that tinkling? That wind chime is so aggressive.
He's in the sea. Everything that he knows, they know.
They have our hair, most likely, as well.
What do you mean?
The pillows, the condensation there of everything, it's only logical that they would have taken our hair. It was condensed on the side that I sleep on. As for Zavul.
Mine as well.
Yes.
So, Ma is completely right. We should not be paired together. We need to make it harder for them.
Then what are we going to do?
Rather, you can stay here in Carcosa, or return back to your location where it has a warding of sorts. But either way, you two should not be out and about as much, at least in pairs. Well, the pair of you two, rather. If you each want to travel on your own with another individual or several, is what I would recommend.
But if we're traveling together as 5, that's... should be fine.
Should be. It would be.
Should be.
But it can be done.
It's just more so, nothing's ever guaranteed. Because we have the numbers does not mean that several of them couldn't run by and snatch 1 or 2 of you up while we fight others. Nothing is guaranteed. No matter how good a warrior Ronin, myself, or Carrion might be, the tactics are what are useful here.
If you're talking about the fishmen, they are very good at isolating people.
What do you mean?
When I was on Terra-D before the Colonian place was levelled, Sark was there with me and we were having a chat, and then more and more and more of them started coming out of the water, and as we were trying to fight our way off the island, they managed to isolate me with sheer numbers between me and Sark. And Sark and one of my grandkids had to fight their way through to try and get to me. They will work on isolating people. If they can get away, because you two are quite small and light looking at you, it would not take them hard. They're big buggers. It wouldn't take them much to go and grab one of you and run away.
That is the thing, Io. The one that we saw that Xavier killed, that is, what, a quarter of the size of the ones I fought.
What?
At Terra-D. They come in bigger sizes.
They come bigger than Carrion. There are a few that live in a deep cavern in the refuge. They're bigger than Carrion, by at least maybe a head or more. And their arms are very large, and they like to make big sweeping grasps to try and grab you.
There's no reason to agree with what Ma says. I just don't know how he would do it logistically.
Something you want to overestimate the danger of rather than underestimate the danger of, eh?
I just can't help but feel like splitting up is the most dangerous thing we can do.
Splitting up you two is fine. Nothing saying we can't send 5 people with Lycia or 5 people with yourself. We're not going to hold you here hostage, but I highly advise you two not to go anywhere with each other. The same thing with Phi.
You said that they wanted your hair, or they took your hair?
Possibly.
Right, okay.
They broke into our rooms while we were sleeping. If they wanted us, why didn't they just take us then? They could have dragged us away in our sleep while we fought the nightmares.
Taking body parts are different. That's a different kind of deep magic, that is. You can control somebody with their blood or their hair or other parts of them. Their names, their true names. If the magic's old enough and strong enough, you can control somebody with their name. But if they get your blood as well as your hair, it'll be stronger. Why do you think I don't tell anybody my name, Io?
I just mean that they had the opportunity to take us, to bear us away, and they did not.
We can't pretend to understand how they think. They're ancient and very weird and slimy. Maybe they wanted to extend your torture. Extend your suffering.
Where's Kinrin?
He left a little while ago, actually. I don't know where he went.
Of course.
He said he needed to step out for a bit, but then he never came back, so... Did he say where he's going?
Just that he had things to take care of.
That's about as much as I would know then either. Either he went home to a tower or... Well... He's got a key, so I'm sure he'll come back sometime. But no, Ma's definitely right. You folk should be travelling in big groups, either together or not at all.
They just...
As in a big group together, or a big group, 2 big groups.
We just need to bring Zavul here if we can, so we can talk with everyone.
Yes.
Fine, I'll stay back here if you want to try and find him.
Okay.
I know you might feel helpless, I will, in staying here and not doing anything, as it were. But you are doing something in protecting yourself and each other by staying here. Okay? It is helping.
Who's all here still?
Sark and Xavier. Xavier, get back on that bloody couch!
I'm fine. Just don't worry
Get
about
on the couch. Sit down. Sit down or I'm gonna kick you in the knackers. You'll no pain.
I think restraining him at this point might be quicker than yelling at him.
Oh no, Look, do I need to give him a disappointed granny face? I will.
It's like
Will give him a
Macarena
disappointed
that she just
granny
did.
face. Rest.
It's fine.
Good. You got people around willing to help you.
Ronan, I would recommend staying here.
Rest, please.
Sark is drowsy.
Yes, one.
Xavier's
So what about that
wounded, and
Crystal?
I think you and Carrie and
Everyone
Io
is
would be the
wounded.
only fighters.
Is this-
I'm well enough to hold a blade now.
Right, do you wish to come with us then, or do you wish to play home defense?
Where are we heading precisely?
Not far.
I was gonna look for Zavul. First thought was to go back to Emberfall and see if he's lingering, and then go from there.
Fair enough.
We've decided that it's best for Io and I to not travel together, as they seem quite, you know.
Yes.
Just beware. We thought we heard one moving outside of the gate to Carcosa before we left. They're very active in the caldera.
Be careful.
I almost guarantee you Sully's gonna be out. Like, they're gonna go there and find Zavul battling a fish man. That's what's gonna happen.
Yes, I'll go.
We'll be back. If we're not back within, let's say, an hour, because we know things can happen.
A whole hour.
Assume fish.
Assume fish.
Make sushi! Don't eat it, but make it! And throw it
Fair
in the bloody
enough.
fire.
To be fair, sushi is the one with the rice. Sashimi is the one with the fish.
I don't know. I just heard the word sushi and somebody told me it was about fish.
You have my keys, Ronan?
We're gonna have to figure out which one of these is which because I have a lot of keys.
Also, you know, just please don't go home. Go anywhere but home at this point if it's giving you nightmares.
Did you guys do anything
I
to the
remember
crystal?
correctly.
Or
It's a
still
red and
there?
a silver.
It's still there.
It's still there.
We didn't want to risk touching it. You
No, that's
you cannot go back. There's certainly not in this condition. Once we get people together, we can try and figure something out. But
Well, what's gonna happen when Abelard and them find out?
what do you mean?
stab him. Stab him. Fuck him
I was
up.
going to say, I think at this point, their gracious enjoyment of the land is rapidly coming to the end. I
As it
hear
should be.
more, and they start pressing issues. I'll be making sure that sword inside of Shaitan is the one cutting his head off.
Good. Take that thing out. You did say it'd kill him if you took it
Also,
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
pretty sure
sorry.
Avalon's just gonna keel over at any moment.
out.
I don't know about that one. He
No,
seemed
Resh-
to beef up yesterday at the tournament.
No.
Hey,
He was practically falling apart after that fight, you know. I watched Resh carry him away on the bat.
Oh,
He started That's how I found out about the thing, because he was rambling on and rambling on about stuff he shouldn't be. And that one of the things they mentioned that was compromising information was your home. Stay away from it. You should probably get somebody else to build you a new home. Frankly, I wouldn't trust even staying in there even if they took the crystal out.
I just feel so disappointed in myself. I wanted to see Doric because I wanted to get closer to them, but
Doric is a good
you were the
man.
one.
No, you're right. Xavier, you're right. Doric is a good lad. I think they're taking advantage of him too.
I know. That's why I wanted to save him, but I couldn't.
Stay here or anywhere else that you're welcome, you know that. Do not go home. Please.
I won't.
It's just, especially if it's doing something like that to you, who knows what you could be feeding him in exchange.
Honestly,
Not necessarily knowledge or anything, but maybe your energy.
how can I even face your girl?
We saw Abelard. We saw Abelard. They were outside of... Oh, they were about to come down here. Right when we went up. That was one of the things that took us so long.
Oh.
And he
Shit.
is... Abelard looks like he's barely hanging on. Well, he asked if anyone had a body. I worry that he seeks to steal yours somehow, Xavier. That's my worry.
They might have sensed my presence here. That's why they came.
Perhaps, but they were looking to speak with Emberfall about the fishmen. We found evidence that they were poking around there.
Of course he wants a new body. He's a lich. Of course he wants a bloody new body. Yes, you're not. No, you're not leaving. Do not leave this
And
place.
what better than one so young and strong, Xavier?
Exactly. Look at your eyes. Why are they glowing?
I think it's...
Why are they glowing?
There was a sickly green glow coming off that crystal. It was purple, but it glowed green, reflecting off the surroundings. I saw just a bit of the light coming from underneath the... Well, I think it was a door that was supposed to be secret. We had to blow it up, though. We couldn't get through it.
Oh, crumbs, hairy balls. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to get you... It's gonna have to break it. Need to break the connection.
Did anybody see where my armor went?
You're not going anywhere. Your armor...
No.
Xavier, your armor is melted.
What? How?
Acid?
Carrion's
Creepy
magic.
Oh. I thought somebody said the thing was like spitting acid and shit.
Hey, on the bright side, I did have a set of armor crafted for you. It's still in my tent. Yes. You just didn't like it.
I did like it, it's just too similar. It was fantastic.
At least he seems to keeping his humor and his sense of his sense of humor in check.
And his sheepish nature.
Alright, it's enough. I'm still injured, you know. So was this about the fish people wanting your blood?
That is what it sounds like.
Did you communicate with them, or how did you find out?
From Abelard and everyone. They apparently killed one of them. It sounds like they held it and they questioned it somehow. And it made demands.
Yeah, the one that The one that I was fighting, he seemed to try to speak to me, but I couldn't quite understand what he was trying to say.
I see.
I saw it snooping around Emberfall before I chased after it. I think it was trying to go into one of your rooms again.
How I wish you hadn't chased after it.
I just wanted you all to be safe, and if dealing with that monster made you more safer, just thought it was worth it.
Well, I think now we know that there are many of them.
Yes.
Countless. If we're talking the fish people, there's probably as many of them as there are fish in the sea. Probably would not be surprised.
Did you happen to find Zavul or anybody from?
They've gone to go look for him.
Alright.
I might have to go and see this crystal for myself.
Be careful if you do.
I don't know how to get out. I don't know if I can get out, actually. But, if it's connected to you, somehow, and you said that Abelard and that were around here somewhere outside. If they know where you are because of that connection, you need to break it as soon as possible, especially if he wants your body.
I don't know.
Shit, why does Kenran have to be gone when we find this information out?
Right.
Because people, as usual, all have their own businesses and their own things they need to take care of, which does make it hard when you then need them.
Maybe use ice in it, freeze the crystal, shatter it, tighten it up. Depends what kind of magic's going through it, I suppose. Worst comes to worst, and I explode because of this paint, and then
I just have this feeling that they're fighting fishmen.
I'm old. I expect my days to end at some point, but at the same time,
that could be a different location completely. Who knows?
No, don't be. It's my problem. You need to get.
No, Xavier, you don't understand. I've been trying to warn folk about those two for a while. And thinking about it, it all makes a lot of sense. They outright tell people that he's a lich. They told me he's Acaronian, 3,000 years old. Needs a new body. That makes a lot of sense, needing a new body after so long. If he's fallen apart. Part of his cheek fell off at the arena yesterday.
What?
It slopped onto the floor. It was weird and disgusting. He was falling apart yesterday after that, what was there, exertion that he did in the arena. Them trying to take a nice young, healthy, strong man like you, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, yeah. If I'd known they'd offered to bloody build your house for you, I would have told you to go somebody else. You get out through the top stairs. Is that how you get out? Or to one of the doors?
There's many doors in and out, I believe.
Well, I mean one that leads towards the volcano. Because honestly...
Well, it's straight across, behind Io.
Oh, okay, because frankly, if I can take a look and I can help,
What's oop?
then I'll help as much as I can. And if
I
can
just
do
need
it
a
now-
I just need a moment.
Ugh, that's bothering me. You need to stay here. You to take care of both of these two, though. So, if anybody comes back and I don't come back, you just let them know where I've gone, eh?
Of course, Granny. Stay safe.
It's not far from the Barbarian place, is it? Your home.
No, it's to the left of the freight docks. After you hit the caravan, just take a left.
Okay,
the road.
I'll go and have a look, and if I can do anything without, risking too much, I'll try something.
Alright.
You don't deserve this sort of treatment from them. And they certainly don't deserve your vessel. That's yours for your own soul.
Oh, alright. Thank you for everything.
Also, you don't have to thank me for nothing. Also, I will kick you in the knackers if you get up from this bloody couch, until you're better.
Alright.
Okay, good.
Here.
What the... Never mind, the door's closed. I can't get out that door. Or that door.
I was going to say, I think if Carrion is, within their own thoughts, I think you might be stuck in here with us for the time being.
Yep, no, every door's locked and I don't have a key. Everybody else has got keys. I don't have a key. Okay. Well, hell. Where was Carrion again?
Somewhere?
Somewhere. Okay. See, I'm looking high up at all the perches and I can't find them.
I know not what Carrion would be at.
Wait. I heard a noise.
Yes.
Was that somebody coming through a portal by any chance? I see it's activated. Okay, good.
Question is, who did it trigger for?
I don't know. But I know it's out this side of the building. Hello?
We're back.
Oh, good. Because I was just about to try and leave. Granny is just about to try and leave because important thing.
Yeah, I'll let you out.
Hi. Because hold on, because Xavier might be Abelard's new choice of vessel.
What?
Is that so?
Big purple crystal underneath his house, glowing green. Xavier's eyes are glowing green. Abelard's body is falling apart. Ma. He needs a new vessel.
This just means we have to make sure he falls off of his tower.
To be fair, I was gonna go and have a look at this crystal and see if I could freeze it and crack it, maybe. But I realised I couldn't get out the house because I was locked in. But no. Also, Nanny's playing with
What
a
is that
board.
noise?
It's okay. Nanny's playing a board game of some kind
get that out?
little wooden thingies. But no, his eyes are glowing green, and yesterday at the arena, Abelard's cheek was a bit of flesh fell off,
I wish I could get up now.
and Resh had to carry him out of the arena by back.
You should rest. A good warrior knows when to rest and when to act.
So he needs
If you were to
rest.
try and fight and do things in your current state, you'd be more of a hindrance than a help.
What he told me was right. He's Acaroni,
Alright.
and that civilization died off over 3,000 years ago. So he's gonna need a new body soon. And I very much doubt Shaitan's gonna be the one to give it to him.
So what do you want to do then?
I want to get out and crack that fucking crystal because if that, pardon my language, but if that's why Xavier's eyes are glowing, if that's a connection that they're doing between the house and him to power it, it needs to stop sooner rather than later. It just needs that connection needs to be broken immediately. Might make you more
Right.
vulnerable to. You don't have to come with me. I can go. I'll handle it. Well, I say I'll handle it. I'll see what I can do.
I have to let you out, don't I?
Aye, but I don't know how to get out. But aye, you please don't explode or anything. Don't die. I'll see you later.
Well, now that I know what the glowing means, I think I can avoid it.
Over here.
To your right.
I forget everyone can't see as well in the dark as some others.
No, I want to go and have a look at that because obviously I know that Nanny and
Hello.
Good morning.
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 Garion.
You.
Oh, hi, Lucia.
Sparrow.
Oh, how are you feeling?
A bit better, I guess. Still hurts a lot, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How are you?
Not injured at the minute, so better than you.
Alright. Did you find some food?
No. No, and we saw something on the ramparts and came back.
Yes, it was something that ended up calling lightning from the sky.
What?
Whatever fishman is talking around there is certainly capable of powerful magics.
Magical fish people, great. Absolutely fantastic.
That doesn't surprise me. We just throw magic on everything in my life, apparently.
To be fair, they are already fairly connected to the outer dark. It's not that large of a leap in, I suppose, logic to assume that at least some of them have access to sorts of powers that I might.